like I saw your face in the moon.
Hey guys, it's Jess and welcome back to another video. Or if this is your first time here, don't forget to like and subscribe to become my YouTube bestie. So I am going to be comparing the iPhone 12 Pro to the iPhone 13 Pro. And last week is when the iPhone 13 Pro came out. And I know when you guys are watching this, it will be like a week and a half since it came out. But anyway, let's talk about these two. This is 12 Pro, like I said. I got it in graphite, and this year it was different, and I got it in silver. Look at this. It's bright and it's very different because I usually go with the space gray and graphite and like the darker colors. I've had rose gold before, but then I changed it and I went like space gray, jet black, if you guys remember the jet black. And then I got gold for the 10S, and it was too shiny and I didn't like it very much, but now the gold is very, very settled, so we'll maybe go for a gold next year. We'll see. As you guys can tell already, they look pretty much the same, but it's all about the cameras. It's in the cameras. If you look closely, the camera on the iPhone 13 Pro is a lot bigger than the iPhone 12 Pro. And I picked the same case for this phone that I had for this phone, so that way I can do an actual comparison video. And both have MagSafe, obviously. And they're both 6.1 inches in length. Pretty much the same size. One thing that I have noticed is that this phone is a little bit thicker because the battery is bigger. And this is up to 22 hours of playback video, and this is only up to 17 hours. This one's lighter, not by much, but you can tell the difference that it is heavier because the battery is a little bit bigger and the cameras are bigger as well. So everything about this is just a little bit bigger than the last one. I am going to show you guys the different specs that the iPhone 13 Pro has that the iPhone 12 Pro does not have. So this year we have cinematic mode, which basically is amazing. It looks great, and I will be taking pictures using the telephoto, the ultra wide, and the wide angle to show you guys how everything looks. And another difference between the two phones, obviously, like I said, it's all in the cameras. So this one, the zoom in lens only goes to 2x, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max goes to 2.5x. And if you like try to zoom in using the, I don't know if you guys can see this, but like if you zoom in like this, it only goes to 10x. Like I said, in the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro, the difference is that this one's faster by a little bit, and also when you actually scroll through, it's at 120 hertz. And I don't know what this one is at, but you can see the difference, and there's a lag in the iPhone 12 Pro. The main difference is the cameras, and I will show you guys that in a screen recording. Okay, this goes to 0.5x and 1x and then 2x. And then this also doesn't focus like the other one does. I mean, it still focuses, it's not bad, but like it only goes to 10x. And then there's video, which obviously you can do 0.5, 1x, 2x. You can go all the way to 6x. And then there's slow-mo, and then time-lapse, obviously, and then portrait and pano, which I will be taking photos and videos when I go outside. And then for the iPhone 13 Pro, obviously it's detecting my face, and then it changes. I don't know, it's like blurring the background, like when it zooms in and it blurs the background, and that's 1x. There's 0.5x. I feel like this one's wider, is it? And then there's 3x, and 3x looks pretty clear to me. Let's go, and this goes all the way to 15x, and which I don't know what to do with 15x because I'm not far away from anything that I need to like show you guys. But there's also video mode, which also goes to 3x, and then this goes to 9x instead of just 6x, and then obviously 0.5 furthest it goes. And then there's cinematic mode. Here is cinematic mode, and it goes to 3x, oh my gosh, and 1x. Wow. And cinematic mode just basically blurs everything in the background and focuses on the main subject that it's focusing on, if that makes sense. There's slow-mo, time-lapse, photo, portrait, and pano. The only difference in the cameras are that there's 3x now, and it goes all the way to 15x when you're taking a photo, and then if you are filming, it goes to 3x and all the way to 9x. And which the iPhone 12 Pro, it only goes to 6x when you're recording, and then goes to 10x when when you're only taking photos. And in a little bit we are going to go outside and we're going to take pictures, we're going to film, we're going to test out the sound, and let's see how much better the iPhone 13 Pro is. I'm already very impressed by the camera quality in both of them, especially the iPhone 13 Pro. It looks very crisp and clear, and it actually focuses on something when you're like close up, whereas the iPhone 12 Pro doesn't have that option. And we are going to also test the night mode on these. I'm going to also test the selfie cameras and see how they look. I didn't know where to look. I'm just gonna look at the 13. And then there's this wider angle as well. Another option that there is on the iPhone 13 Pro, they don't have this on the 12 Pro, so you can switch your camera settings and you can change it from standard to rich contrast, where you can change up like the tone of your photos. I'll just leave it back at 50 where it was earlier, and then you can change your warmth, like if you want warmer tones, softer, rich, cool tones, or just have it at 0. And then here's like vibrant, and then you can change the same settings again. You can change that before you take the picture, and I think it would be easier you changing the settings instead of going back to edit everything. I mean, obviously you'll still go back and edit everything, but I think it's convenient to have how vibrant you want it, especially in different settings you're at. So I went outside and I took some photos, and I used Alvin, and he was my little model for a little bit. So I took this photo of Alvin, which obviously I had them side by side next to each other, so that's why it's like different angles, but I took them at the exact same time. With the iPhone 13 Pro, it shows the vibrance and it shows like the colors, whereas the 12 Pro doesn't have that much vibrance and it doesn't show that much color. It has more of a glare to it. Okay, so this is the ultra wide, and with the ultra wide it looks pretty clear. You can see the colors better. And then I zoomed in for Alvin, and it zoomed in on the grass on the 13 Pro instead of Alvin. So with the 13 Pro, I know that it will zoom into anything now, whereas the 12 Pro, it will zoom into whatever the subject is. And here's another photo of Alvin. I noticed that in the iPhone 13 Pro, it focuses on what you're taking a picture of and kind of blurs the background. And I didn't do this in portrait mode either. It was just regular standard photo. In this photo, I see that there's a glare in the iPhone 12 Pro, and you can see lines. I like that in this photo, these two photos, in the 13 Pro actually shows details of the grass, whereas this one doesn't really show much detail. And then it blurs out the far back in the 13 Pro. Here's cinematic mode, and it looks so nice. It's like filming a movie. It's so crisp and clean, and wow, it looks cool. Cinematic mode, amazing. So I'm outside in the back. Look at the sunset. It's so pretty. I'm just checking the audio, and this is the iPhone 12 Pro. I really like the sunset. There's dark clouds coming. Okay, so this is the iPhone 13 Pro. You can see the clouds. You can see the colors. This is one. 0.5. This is 0.5. This goes to 2 and this goes to 3. But also zooms in. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like this video, I'm pretty sure my other ones. So like and subscribe to become my YouTube bestie. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell because I upload pretty often and you don't want to miss an upload. I try to upload around like 8-ish or so. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these iPhone videos, which I do every single year, as you guys already know that. And hopefully other Apple products as well in the future, near future, we'll see. And I love the iPhone 13 Pro. If you guys are looking to upgrade, I would definitely recommend the iPhone 13 Pro. But if you guys have the 12 Pro, honestly, it's the same thing, and it's just like faster when you scroll through things in the iPhone 13 Pro compared to the 12 Pro. And obviously the cameras are so much better, and they're always improving every single year with their camera quality, and I love it's more professional. I think it's worth it. So if you guys are looking to upgrade, I highly recommend. So if you guys made it this far into the video, comment this emoji, and I hope you guys have a lovely day or night, whenever or wherever you guys are watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Also, I want you guys to comment down below what other videos or like iPhone videos that you guys want to see, maybe filming a whole day in my life, a day in my life with just my iPhone 13 Pro and see how long it lasts. Honestly, it's lasted me since 7:20. I took it off the charger around like 7:26 and I'm at 43% and I've been using it all day and I've been on it pretty much all day.
Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's